Manchester United keep working and advancing on the deal for Bryan Mbeumo from Brentford after very long negotiations, more than 1 month, in talks to sign the winger. New contacts are taking place between Man United and Brentford for Mbeumo, who still wants to go to Manchester United, and is still very clear with Brentford about his desire to wear Manchester United shirt. And so talks continue for Mbeumo to Manchester United. The club hopes for a breakthrough in talks as soon as possible, but for sure the deal is still on. Man United are fully focused on Bryan Mbeumo to get, and here we go, as soon as possible.
The gap is still considerable. Several £1 million apart. No significant developments over the last couple of weeks. What is going on? Day by day, what is actually happening? Like, are we just checking to see they're okay? Because surely we can't actually be trying to thrash out a deal every day, because there's no, like, we've ran out of possible permutations for what they could even be talking about at this point. There's 40 hours a week. There's at least 3 people per club working on this deal, and it's been 3 weeks. We're looking at, like, hundreds of hours of manpower into this deal for a few £1 million. How long does it take to go, right, add-ons? If he plays 50 games, you get £1 million. If he scores 30 goals, you get £1 million. If United get Champions League football, you get £1 million. Oh, you don't want that one? Okay, well, let's say European football, you get £1 million. I just genuinely cannot get my head around what is actually taking place on a day-by-day basis, to the point where we have a lot of outlets reporting that United are focusing on this deal and we're not focusing on any other deal right now. We're putting all of our efforts into this Mbeumo deal. What effort? How long can it take? Like, imagine someone's like, oh, I'm just making a beef Wellington. Oh, that's a pretty complex meal, that. And 6 weeks later, they still didn't have a beef Wellington. How finely are you chopping these mushrooms, man?
I'm massively excited. This is a player who, whenever we play against him, he looks like a handful. And I think in the Premier League, he's played like 136 games, something like in the Premier League. And he has a goal involvement every other game. It's something like 40 goals, 30 assists, something like that. So he's literally a goal involvement every other game. In a team that's usually around mid-table, that's a decent return.
Yeah.
And I remember when they lost Ivan Toney, everyone looked at Brentford and thought, well, they're done. That's it now. They've lost the talisman, they've lost the top scorer. Yeah. And Mbeumo stepped up. And he's been a fantastic footballer, good to watch as well. Just the eye test, can carry the ball, obviously scores goals, he's aggressive as well. I like that about him. So yeah, I'm not surprised he's coming to Manchester United, and I am excited about the fact he is.
Yeah, you mentioned there about the goal involvements and the ability that he has. I just think that's invaluable. You were telling me this. The last person who got 20 goals in a Premier League season for Man United is Van Persie in 2013.
This is one of the few times when Joe's like, didn't know a fact that I knew and actually questioned it because it seemed ridiculous.
I was like, surely like one of Zlatan or Rashford or Ronaldo or even maybe Martial, but none of them did.
No, I think
it's Robin Van Persie 12 years ago. And that's what he just got for Brentford. Like I said, a goal every other game. And speaking of, Mateus Cunha.
Identical, almost identical stats. I think he's got fewer Premier League games actually played. I think he's played like 82 games, whatever it is in the Premier League, and he's got like 29 goals, 13 assists, something like that. But again, it's a goal involvement every other game.
The deal has been brewing for weeks, and now it's done, confirmed by top sources. Mbeumo only wanted United, and now he's set to shine at Old Trafford. After Cunha, Mbeumo is the next star of the rebuild under Amorim. Kindly like and subscribe and like for more updates on United for Life TV. Thank you for watching.